what does music mean to you?
What does music mean to me? Music is an outlet for creativity.
It means everything. It's like my therapy.
It's about finding a connection with a certain kind of energy.
It's my expression.
Really what fuels my life.
Music is something that makes you happy.
For lack of better words, I guess music is life.
Music. Everybody can talk about music for hours, or some people can just sum up why they like music in one word. I'm not one of those people. It's very hard to put into words why I like music so much.
It sounds cliche, but music is like the soundtrack to your life. You hear a song, it takes you back to the first time you heard it, the people you're with, good times, bad times.
It's the only thing that can bring you up, bring you down, affect the mood that you're in at the moment. It's always fluctuating.
For some people, I feel it's just a way to get away from problems.
Go into another world. For others, you travel with the music, and it just brings you somewhere.
Music affects your mind and makes you feel certain things. I couldn't really live without music.
It's something that goes beyond words. It goes beyond sound. It goes beyond all feeling. It's something amazing that people experience in many different ways. And music is what you make of it, really.
It touches something inside, certainly. I mean, every culture on earth has music in it, whether it's a little tiny tribe in Africa or, the generation of music that we all listen to. So I think there's something innate, like inside of us, that needs music, because we reproduce it, whether we're banging on sticks or something like that.
I think the average person takes music for granted because it's always there. But if you were to think about what a day would be like without music, you wouldn't hear it on commercials, you wouldn't hear it on TV, you wouldn't hear it in movies. I mean, what makes movies and TV more dynamic or to be able to express feelings or emotions is the music. Movies without music would be boring. So I think it's hard for people, especially the average person, to define what music means to them, because they just take it's in your world. People they wake up to it, they listen to it just passively, and who drives in the car without having music on? I think people get involved in music because it's a universal language that everybody has in common.
I think it gives some people kind of a place to belong, like a group to belong to, or some sort of small community. It just gives people a sense of belonging. You have one common bond that you can share with a group of people. It's always something good to connect. Even if you're all so different, that's the one thing you have in common.
It's a cultural and a generational thing. Young people gather at events or over each other's houses and listen to music. So it influences, I think, in just so many ways.
It's an opportunity for kids to become a member of a group and express their feelings and ideas.
I think it varies for a lot of people too. I think a lot of people kind of use it as an escape.
It drives people to express their feelings, and it's almost unexplainable to me.
It kind of just lets them escape and look into the lives of other people.
Is to know that somebody feels what they feel, or to experience something in a different way, or to just feel connected for one moment to something, anything.
People get into it because there's so much mystery behind it, and it's limitless with the possibilities of what you can do with music.
Music is a universal language to me. It's the only universal language. It gives people of all different races and nationalities the ability to communicate with each other and express ideas and feelings.
Well, Pete Townsend of The Who said it best. He said, music doesn't erase your problems, but it allows you to dance all over them. And I think that's it. I think music is something that we need in our lives to get through the day or the week or something like that.
I see a lot of non-musical things being important in the music, so it's kind of weird to me. I know anyone can name a CD of a time in their life or a time in their being in high school, and they can relate it with a boy or a girl or a smell or a grade or anything. So I think it's also a way to just remember.
To me, music means a lot of things.
To me, it means it's the soundtrack to a person's life.
What music means to me is, music means a lot to me.
It's something that just brings people together.
Music, to me, is a means to get away from the world.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
As far as music goes, I feel that it's a form of expression. It can change every moment.
Music really is the only thing that is constantly changing, constantly evolving.
Because it's the words that come out. Sometimes it's true, and sometimes it's just stuff that you need to hear, and you know, that's what music is there for.
Music is somehow tied into everybody's life, and music, you know, can drive people to do absolutely anything.
Guess that's why sometimes music makes no sense.
You know, I don't think a lot of people will be able to survive. Music is beautiful. It's simply beautiful. Simply beautiful.
Yo, it's LakeDMT, and you are now tuned into the higher vibes of Free Thinkers Nation Radio. Keep that one eye open, 13 love, peaceful.
One eye open.
Hey yo, what it do, sock passe. Nah, I mean, it's your homie, Cosmic Brother, AsaFoBMP. I'm with the brother Ace. AceBMP. Twamun Reese. But yeah, today's a real interesting show, y'all. Know what I mean? The Music Forum Part 2. You know what I'm saying? We got... Yeah. Oh, you here, brother?
Yeah, I was here. I was having a little technical difficulties, but yeah, I'm here. It's your boy Ace, bringing you another live show. But as you were saying,
yeah, bro, it's all good. Yeah, man, just this, as you can tell from the intro, I mean, you like the people were saying, man, music is deeper than just like what you hear. You know what I mean? Like it's, I guess you can say in a sense a language that anybody, doesn't matter, like you're in CA, California, I'm in Massachusetts. Now I mean, like someone across the world in China can easily connect via sound. Now I mean, especially if like it's something that they vibe with. So it's like music is definitely like that metaphysical language.
yeah, it really is. It's just a way of expression, really, you know. So, you know, everybody expresses themselves differently, which is what makes music so vital, is because, you know, everybody's different. Therefore, everybody's going to express themselves differently. Therefore, every person's music is going to be individually designed just for them, is what makes music, you know, a beautiful thing, because, you know, it's a person's uniqueness, you know, showing them, trying to express that. So it's a really amazing thing.
Yo, exactly. Like you said, expression, like that's what it is. Like I remember listening to a video, a brother was talking, like it was actually in the last intro, but just to relate to what you're saying, like you were saying someone's aura, know what I mean, like their persona is music in a sense. Like someone who's real in tune with themselves, has knowledge of self, their music, their persona it'll be very vibrant. Like you'll be able to vibe with it easily. You know what I mean? Like you'll be like, damn, yo, that person is just, yo, that queen or that king is just mad cool. Like they're just mad smooth. Yo, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? And then someone who's like just like low vibe, just, you know what I'm saying, out of balance with themselves, you know, akata, ratchet, you know what I mean? Like their energy, their energy that they give off is just like, it's just like a whole bunch of noise. Like, you know, when you listen to a horrible song, it's like, yo, what is that? Turn that off.
I know exactly what you mean. To relate to that, Drake said something on his album. Like my cousin had hooked me up with the link, and in one of the intros to his song, the guy is like, you know, I forgot exactly how it went. He was like, "There's a lot of music out now that's going to be gone tomorrow, and you got to make something that's timeless." And that's pretty much exactly what you're saying. Like all this fast food rap that's just, hot now, ready to go now, but down the line it's like, yo, what was that? Like, what is this?
Yo, that's probably the best expression, fast food music. I'm going to start using that because that's literally what it is. When you go to a fast food restaurant, you want your stuff right now. Now, I mean, it doesn't matter the quality. You want it right now. This music that they push on the radio, they don't give a F about the quality. Now, I mean, they don't care if it's all good. It just has to sound nice. Just like fast food, it just got to taste good for that split instant gratification. Now, I mean, that shit is definitely some fast food. That timeless music, bro, real shit, has no expiration date.
Exactly. You're right. Because, people still listen to old school. It's funny because a lot of people, they be like, I love old school hip-hop or that original hip-hop. And it's because back then, it was timeless. That wasn't fast food music. I remember I saw some interview with, I think it was Fat Joe. It was a minute ago, and he was just like, yo, back in the day, artists would release like one album a year or like one album every like 2-3 years, and that was okay. Like that was just how it went because it took so much time and patience and literally mastering your craft to produce one album. Now it's like people drop an album, in January, have a mixtape out in February, talk about dropping an album on like April. It's like, you need time to, I guess finesse yourself in a sense.
Oh yeah.
Not be so rushed. But pretty much like cooking food, you can't rush it.
So Bali put a lot of patience into that. That makes a lot of all these people, they just really trying to get to work. But I mean, we got a real interesting guest today, man. This brother right here, LakeDMT. He hit me up while I was on, I think I was on Twitter. He was like, yo, I dig your beats, yo, it's a collab. Long story short, man, this guy's a producer. He engineers his own vocals, he writes, and he has a real smooth flow, It's real cool, like, when you start doing things, you start attracting people on that same vibration, that same vibe, with the same intention.
Of course, like attracts like, universal law.
Exactly. But I mean, shit. That's why we finna do what it does. He got this firm track called 13 Love. Did a quick mix to it. He finna call in soon. But I mean, man, this music though, like, what would you even give an example of something that's like timeless music?
I guess first thing I would say that comes to mind for me in terms of timeless music is like the Blueprint and like the Blueprint 2 from Jay-Z.
Wait, hold on, bro, not to cut you off. It looks like the brother LakeDMT's on. Hey, yo, what up, bro?
Okay.
What up? Hi, what's going on, man? Not much, man. I just broke my fast. I was fasting all day.
That's what's up, man. I remember you told me. That's good, man. What kind of fast you have, bro?
I did food and water, and I started yesterday around probably I started yesterday around 5 o'clock, and I just, I ate for 24 hours, and then I could feel this pear. It was just eat me, so I was like,
Yo, I feel you, man. That's what's up. We was just talking about you, how you got this fire joint that we finna play later, 13 Love, and how you a producer and you write, you engineer your own vocals. You know what I mean? You should tell us, how is it that you got into all three of them? Because that's a lot, man. Not many people produce, write, and engineer their vocals.
Yeah. I don't know, man. When I was 16, I really something was telling me I wanted to rap, and it was weird because everyone when I decided to, everyone was looking at me strange or whatever, you shouldn't be doing that, but I just didn't hear them, and I got a bunch of beats online that I would practice on, and you know, and then I decided to just start making my own beats because I felt like I could capitalize off what I was talking about with the vibes and stuff. You know.
Word, I feel that, man. Most def. What do you call it? With the engineering vocals, like, what are you looking to do with that? Is that something, you know what I'm saying, you just playing around, or you got like a bigger intention behind it, like trying to build a studio? Like, what's your moves, bro?
Yeah, actually, I've had this in the back of my mind for a long time. I've been wanting to start my own little. I haven't really thought about how I want to do it, but I wanted to kind of start like my own like talent industry. But first I wanted to get myself established, and then have like, you know how a lot of rappers and stuff, like after the show they want to like, you know, just pull bitches and like, you know, do all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah. For me, I think it would be dope to perform a show and then afterwards hold like a talent show, and then like anybody that's dope just be like, yo, like you could really fit in with what we're doing, and then, you know, just kind of put them on if I'm already established, you know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. So sharing the light type of thing, like, you know, giving people a chance.
Yeah, because my whole thing is, like, I don't want to be famous. I just want to, like, I want to go all around the country and play in little small town places that can really appreciate me, and then, like, yeah, give local people everywhere a chance to do something that's more, like, high vibes instead of, you know, just some, like, fame, low vibe, like, you know.
Oh, hell yeah, bro, hell yeah. I feel that. Like, what gave you that idea? Because honestly, that's a real good idea. Because there's a lot of people who are looking to do music, man. I can speak for myself and my reality. Like, there's mad people who are, they're not trying to write, they're trying to produce. If they're not trying to produce, they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, be an A&R. Like, what gave you the idea to want to do that?
I've always thought really highly of myself, man. I've always just knew that I could do anything I put my mind to. And, for me, it's just like, why not be able to do it all, you know? Like, you know, if you really care about it, why not be able to do the whole thing? You know, there's always going to be obstacles in the way, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you got to look yourself in the mirror and just know, like, you know, you're making yourself happy, and whatever it takes, you know. It's not like I've reached all my goals, but I know, you know, I'm on that right path, and I'm just going to keep moving, you know.
Yeah, I hear that. I say, bro. I hear that. Respect, man. But
Thank you.
Sure, bro. But I mean, like, with this music, though, what made you? Because you said that you started rapping at 16, but like with the beat, like what basically, like, what's the inspiration to keep pushing that? Because for me personally, making beats is a lot more fun than like writing and going in. I don't know. I just love putting things together and just seeing that come out. But like for you, like, what's the inspiration to keep doing producing while writing and everything else?
Well, with, like, beats, like, it's hard to say because, like, at first I was just kind of, like, I was making some simple beats, you know what I mean? Like, just, like, hitting the note repeat and then just hitting the snare on all the ticks and just, you know, putting it together like that. And that's kind of how I learned it. And then, like, then I started making some complex stuff once I got better with piano. But then I kind of dumbed it back down, and then I wanted to start messing with samples. So, like, I don't know, like, making beats has just always been really fun for me, and it's a way for me to, like, help, like, it's a different way for me to be creative. So, like, because the way my process works kind of is, like, I like to, like, say I'm making a beat, and then I kind of, like, fizz out on that, so then I'll start writing something, and then I'll fizz out on that, and then I'll go work on, like, do like a lot of poetry and other stuff too. So I just work on like so many things at once.
Wow. This guy said poetry. Okay, that's a sub. Homie Ace does poetry too.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
That's definitely what's up. Yeah, it seems like you got the whole spectrum of things. Like, you know, you're just like what is that word? Triple threat, pretty much. You know, if it's not producing, then it's rapping. If it's not rapping, it's poetry. If it's not poetry, it's beat making, you know.
That's real cool, man.
Yeah, man. My whole thing is like, I'm trying to be whole, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'm trying to like be like everything I can be instead of just, I hate putting on label like saying I'm going to be this one thing, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, any way I can express myself, like, I'm just trying to go out, you know what I'm saying, and just do it as big as I can. But I'm always looking to collaborate with people too. That's the whole thing about the talent contest, because then you get vibes from everywhere, and then it just turns into this, you know, this crazy mural of like just, you know, unstoppable, you know.
Yo, I feel you, man. What are you looking to do with your beats? Just wondering, like, you looking to sell them or for free, or give some for free and sell them? Like, what's your movement with that? I know make some dough.
Yeah, it's not really about the money for me. Like, I would have, like, lately what I've been doing is I put a bunch of my, like, I guess you call them, like, closet beats, just ones I had from, like, a year ago. And I made, like, a little beat page, and it's got, like, close to 20 beats on there. And then, like, I just tell people, if you want one, you know, just email me, send me a song so I can see what you like to do. And then I'll just give you a beat, and you know, I know the love will come back one way or another. You know, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. Real quick,
that really is.
Oh, you gonna say something, Ace?
No, I was just gonna add that really is cool. You know, that just shows that it's coming from a passion. You know, and you know the industry. Well, in terms of mainstream industry, you know, really lacks that raw passion that is coming from, you know, the artist or that person genuinely wanting to express themselves. Where you said, you know, the money isn't even a thing. Like, I definitely give you a lot of respect on that, because that's how you know, like, the real passion.
Respect. Hell yeah, bro. But I mean, yo, real quick, what's the page for them beats, man? I'm trying to keep game, and you know, for the listeners too. Like, what you said, you got a closet full of beats. Like, where's the page at, bro?
Go to SoundCloud, and if you type in the Dayfish, DAYFISH, and then just comma Lake Ali or something, Lake Ali, the Dayfish or something like that. You'll see it, and it's got the same avatar as my other like SoundCloud page. So you know. Hey.
Yo, word. That's okay. I'm a peep game in a bit, but I like how you said that you're looking to really collab. Because no bull, I'm from Boston. Well, originally from Haiti, but I stay in Boston. Know what I mean, and like Ace can tell you, because he's in Cali right now, but he's from Boston as well. But the atmosphere around here, I don't know if it's like that where you at. But a lot of folk, especially who are trying to do something with ambition, I'm trying to just do my own thing, man. Nah, fuck that. I'm only fucking with myself. I mean, like, everybody's like that around here. But for you, like, what is it about collabing that keeps you want to do that?
It's just like, I listen to the greats, you know what I mean? Like Pac, and I listen to, I don't know, I feel like some of the best music comes from, like, when you get a bunch of different people's vibe on something, and it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it just comes all together. Like, I don't know. I feel like some artists might stand out better by themselves, maybe, but it's hard to say, man. I mean, all I know is I like having like a pride around me. You know what I'm saying? I like having like a bunch of people around me that are just all like, you know, down to watch each other's back and make sure that like everybody's gonna get it at the end of the day. And I'm trying to help out as many people as I can too, because I've been fortunate in a couple of ways, so I'm always trying to give back.
Okay. Yeah, sir. That's what's up, man. But before we let you go, man, let the listeners know where they can catch you at. Know what I mean? Like you said, you got a SoundCloud, so that, Twitter, whatever. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a SoundCloud, and that's if you just search LakeDMT, LakeDMT. I got like 8 or 9 songs, and I'm always updating it. Like week by week, I put like 2 or 3 new songs on there. And then my Twitter is also at LakeDMT. My Gmail is LakeDMT@gmail if you ever want some beats or whatever. And then I've actually got a music video coming out pretty soon for the track on my SoundCloud 2020. That's coming out probably in a month's time. I just dropped it off to the editors and stuff. So, hopefully they do a good job with that and I can put that up pretty quick.
Yo, you got a music video coming out? That's what's fun. Respect, man. Hey,
yeah, man, yeah.
Hell yeah, putting in work. We appreciate for coming in, bro.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my man, Connie. He's a really good dude. He's doing some good stuff. So I want to give a shout out to Connie on Twitter.
Hey, okay. Shout out. Yo, all right, man. We're gonna definitely play this track 13 Love, and with these new movements, man, keep me updated, bro, because I'm trying to see what's good.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna keep you informed, and hopefully we can do this again, man. It was fun.
Hell yeah, bro. Hold tap.
All right, man. 13 Love.
Man, peace. 13 Love. All right. He got this fire track finna play. It's LakeDMT, 13 Love, DJ AsaFo Mix, Peep Game.
It's LakeDMT. Barely eat, barely sleep, barely breathe. 13. Focus on your dreams, baby. Now I gotta dream life, travel light speed, so I gotta sleep tight, soft when I wake, like flowers that the bees like, plants in the backyard. Gotta get the trees right, gotta get the breeze right. Live a overseas life, always on the go like a motherfucking green light. Only in just if I test that that's right. Leave a diamond in your eye, we white crystallized minds spiral up like a 9, cause that's how many lives that I leave behind. Forget about time, and you could be immortal and do what you gotta do. Love will support you while you got a job when they just tryna work you and keep your mind spinning in a circle. Purple the color cause my aura coming from my crown. You could swim in my lake but you about to drown. Eaten by the day fish, body never found. That's just my consciousness, missing words with the sound. Birds underground and the earth is my town. About to catch a rebirth but I'm doing this for now, yeah. About to catch a rebirth but I'm doing this for now, yeah. 13 love, 13 love, 13 love to the highest up above, yeah. It's 13 love, 13 love. It's 13 love, 13 love, 13 love. Put it on everything I does, baby. It's 13 love, 13 love. Yeah. It's like 22 infinity. Wake me, thank me, come to where the lake be. Haters gotta hate, but I never see what they see. Fed up with the money, man, I'm just gonna trade things. You can already fly while you need fake wings, you failing. But me, I'm just sailing. I can make a snow hurricane and start hailing. Solar being king, manifested as a pagan. Close my eyes and fly to the source of creation. I love my queen and I leave that thing gaping. Living life, while these haters keep faking. If it's out here and I want it, I might take it. And prosper off the wealth I generated. And lately, I only take things that I really need. Barely eat, barely sleep, barely breathe, never be 13, man. Yeah, that's my vibration. Feel it in your third eye, fucking vibrating like feel it in your third eye, fucking vibrating like. Yeah. Yo, it's 13 love, 13 love, 13 love to the highest up above, yeah. Yo, it's 13 love, 13 love. Yo, it's 13 love, 13 love, 13 love. Put it on everything I does, baby, baby. Yo, it's 13 love, 13 love. 22 infinity. BMC, B. Beautiful minds create beauty, baby. Yo, life's in the past, cause time never lasts. So the future coming up, about to crash. And you don't give a damn till it bites you in the ass. When all you need to do is spend time in the grass. Mind over mass, cause the mass never mattered. We just a small dot that the universe splattered. If you're trying to find that light, then you got it all backwards. Activate the DNA, ask me for the password. Absurd thoughts came to me, so I spiraled up. If you on the other side, I might just for your smile up. If you with the nigga guys, I might get your style up. Get you so much gold that it's in your room piled up. Came from the most highs, my vibes never high enough. It's time to ascend, so the lake might be drying up. Close my eyes and realize my insides are lighting up. The Christ-like kid bridge the gap to a light. It's the Christ-like kid bridge the gap to a light. Yeah, one more time. Cause it's 13 love, 13 love, 13 love to the highest up above, yeah. Yo, it's 13 love, 13 love. Yo, it's 13 love, 13 love, 13 love. Put it on everything I does, baby, baby. Yo, it's 13 love, 13 love. Yeah. It's LakeDMT, 22 infinity. BMC, B. Let's go. Yeah, you already know. It's barely eat, barely sleep, barely breathe, never bleed. 13. 22 infinity. And beyond, baby, baby.
Oh, yo, what's good, shiz?
Hey, what's going on, free thinkers?
Yo, we real good, bro. We real good. We appreciate you calling in, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Appreciate y'all having me.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we was just Ace was just telling me that you have this track. I peeped game the other day. I was like, yo, this is pretty hot. The beat was mad smooth and shit. The person who was singing was real smooth too. Shadow of My Life snippet. Yo, what's been going on, man? Because I remember a while ago you was talking about you had writer's block, but what's been going on since then?
I mean, even now, like, I still have writer's block. It's kind of an up and down thing. It's like, after a while, I guess, I need inspiration. Like, I need constant inspiration. Because it's like, some of the rappers I used to get inspired from kind of, I guess, they let me down. Or it's like, I don't get it from them anymore, so from time to time I gotta search it elsewhere, or I run out of things to talk about, and I don't like rapping about, the cliches, so I try to come up with something like more like creative or more personal. And I don't want to keep talking about the same issues all the time, so I try to find something else. So it's more of the matter of like substance. I'm looking for something to rap about.
Yo.
Wow, yeah, I know what you mean by that. Like, I'm going through the same thing now. It's like I'm just unprepared for a quiz every time I look at my notes. Like, dang, like I didn't study, like, I don't know.
I know what you mean. But I mean, I don't know. It's like sometimes you actually got to get away from it. Like, it's like you can't keep forcing yourself to try to write something. Sometimes you got to get a step back from it and like just let it hit you. Or like sometimes it may be you putting too much pressure on it. Like sometimes I know that's what I do. I put a lot of pressure on myself. I'll be like, yo, this verse has to be real good. This song has to be real good. And then when I do that, I take the fun out of it, which is why I started doing it originally, So it's like I'm not having fun with it. And once I stop having fun with it, that's when it's just pressure. It's not me doing what I love anymore. So I got to try to remember to have fun with it.
Yeah, that's real important, man. A lot of people always say when you're doing something you love, always to have fun all the way through. But you mentioned something so interesting, like with the writer's blocks. Like we were just talking about, like so that's pretty much one of your strategies in terms of overcoming that, basically.
Yeah. One of my strategies is definitely like trying to have fun, but it works for me sometimes. But there's times like even now, like I have writer's block like right now, like as we speak. Like I haven't written since I want to say July. Like I wrote a song in July. Well, I wrote a verse and a half in July because I am working on a story, and then it's like I kind of started beating myself up to finish the story, and I don't know. It's like my second time working on like a full story with a plot and like a third person, and it's kind of harder when it's not me, because it's like that's when my imagination got to take over, and it's like it's easier to rap about stuff I experienced. That's easy, but when I got to make up a story and rap about that, that's when it's like a little different. So that's kind of my issue now. And watching movies, I try to get into reading, but watching movies is where my inspiration is coming from, and stories and stuff like that, or other rappers' stories is like what kind of gets me like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Oh wow! So funny how you watching movies, cause this brother we working with, long story short, it tells us like to get our inspiration to create a story for this little comic strip we doing is to pretty much watch movies that are related or relevant towards the subject we're trying to produce. So I think, man, like you absorb as much as you can from everything else, like produce your own thing. I dig that.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how helpful it is, like, because it'll hit you with something you didn't think of, or like different perspectives you didn't. I mean, like you didn't see it, so it's like it's real helpful, like getting ideas from movies or other stuff in general. So yeah.
That makes sense too, because it ties into it being expression. The more things you experience, the better you can express those situations. So
definitely.
Movies, it's like a sponge. You just absorb it and then express it how you express it.
Yeah, because if you don't know, like if you're trying to like write or make a poem, make a rap, whatever, a song about something you're not too sure about, it shows. Like it shows in the song. Because saying if I was to rap about like drugs, selling drugs, I don't know nothing about drugs. Well, selling drugs, I don't know nothing about that. So if I'm rapping about like I say something about a quarter pound or whatever, all that extra shit, and I say the wrong amount because I don't know it, I sound dumb. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it's something like you're in your comfort zone when you're writing. You're completely in your comfort zone when you're talking, rather than like guessing or like being unsure, because like you just gotta keep doing more research and stuff like that. So that's why it's best to like get as much knowledge as you can, and then when you start writing, everything just flows. Like you're just completely in your comfort zone, and everything's just good.
Oh hell yeah, man. That's funny because like there's mad people like that are phony like that, where you can tell like it doesn't even gotta be about sound. It could be about anything, and I know exactly what you mean. Like that you hear them, and then it's just like that person's not doing that. So it's like ruin your credibility as an artist. You know what I mean? I mean unless they already got like a fan base that like that. But as far as the real eyes, they realize them real eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Not about that life.
Not about that life. Exactly. Just crazy, son. But yo, bro, it's with this movement, man, with these songs, like, what's the move? You said you haven't written since July. What's your movement for this? You know what I'm saying? For this near future?
I'm still writing. Like I'm still writing. Like as far as like if you was to ask me like something like what I see myself a year from now with music or whatever, like honestly I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I know it's terrible to do stuff without knowing where you're going. like it's not really the best thing to do. But as of now, it's like I got my hands in a lot of things, which, you know, I hear is bad too. But at the end of the day, like I'm just, you know, trying to find out what I like doing. There's a lot of things like I enjoy doing, so I'm like getting a kick out of as much as I can. I write music because I've always loved writing music. I'm still doing a radio show. We're back on air in 2 weeks. Me and Leroy's making a show like with performance. We're going to be performing. We're going to have like, I can't even say too much, but in November we're going to have something at the school. Well, that's in the works. I mean, like, even I still have like ideas of business, a business I want to do. Like, my mind's kind of all over the place, which is like a gift and a curse, but at the same time, I'm enjoying every single one of them. Like, if it gets too much for me, then okay, I understand. But so as of now, I don't know. But as far as music goes, I'm working on a song. Shadow of My Life, 80% chance there'll be a video for that. I got plenty of songs like in the back. So just in case I don't have nothing nothing new written, I got stuff to put. I have about, you guys heard a good amount of my songs, but I have probably about 5 or 6 you guys didn't hear. So, I mean, like, I got songs to put out, but as of now, it's just working, trying to enjoy it and see, like, what's going to, like, really catch me, or, like, what I'm really going to end up tunnel visioning myself doing. So I'm just enjoying.
Okay. That's what's up, bro. You was going to say something, Ace?
No, I was just saying, I mean, that makes sense. It's almost like what we were just talking about, like how, you know, to look into movies and see what it is you like, you know, getting your hands into different things. So, you know, eventually, like you were saying, you don't know what it is that'll end up doing, but, you know, when you keep, you know, having your hands in a lot of things, you're definitely going to find out, and it's all going to end up, you know, coming into something that, you know, you eventually will figure out from it. So, it's definitely
yeah, bro.
I'm even this is kind of off the wall, but I'm even looking into acting. My friend, some guy at my school, he made a movie last year, and I was in the trailer, but something happened with like the movie. Like it was a project, but he's taking it real serious, and I was interested. I was like, yo, are you still doing movies? He said, yeah. So he gave me a script. So I gotta read the script. And I'm just looking into it. Like I want to try that out too. See how that goes.
Yo, that would be a real big move, bro. Acting. A lot of artists, they always, you know, squeeze some quick dough from that. You know what I mean? Or some even get real good at it, and then they just transfer to that.
Yeah, I want to look into it because I know. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, yeah, because I know sometimes, like, when I'm playing around with my friends and stuff, like, but now I know I like acting out or something, and it really works. Like, people fall for a lot of tricks I do. Or the last time when I did the trailer, like, when I was, like, acting a bit, I got a kick out of it, so I'll see how it goes.
Yo, definitely keep us updated with that, bro. I want to see what's good. But with the radio show,
no doubt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, with the radio show with Leroy, yo, I know you can't, you know, spread too much, but for the listeners, where can they hear that at?
I mean, all they gotta do is download the TuneIn app on their smartphones. Download the TuneIn app. Search up Newberry College Radio, and you'll find us every Tuesdays at 9 p.m. We're not starting the Tuesday coming up. We're starting the Tuesday after that. And if anybody was listening last year, it was me, Leroy, Sid, and Brianna. But Brianna moved to Philly, so we have a replacement. Her name is Stacy. We're going to see how that goes. But, yeah, this year is going to be, based on how it's looking like this show, this year is going to be better than last season. So, I'm excited for that, too. You said what?
Okay. Yeah, why you say that, bro?
Better planning, more organized, and, you know, we made mistakes last year. We learned from them, and we're more comfortable in there, so this year should be better than last year.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
2. Okay, then. Okay, then what season y'all in this coming in 2 weeks? What season will that be in?
Yeah, what?
What season is the show gonna be in?
Oh no, this is gonna be the second season, I guess if you want to call it. Because the last time we started late, so we only got about 5 episodes done, 5 to 6 episodes. So this time we starting now, so we'll be able to get this from, because we only do it when school's in session.
Oh yeah. You said that's I'm downloading the app now just to make sure it's TuneIn Radio, right?
Yeah, TuneIn app.
TuneIn app. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna peep game because I've been trying to listen to it last time, and I remember I was literally trying to. I went to the website and then I don't know, like shit was just fucking up. So I mean, the app will be easier because it's my phone.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
Like for the listeners, man, let them know where they can peep game for your songs. Like I think I got you on SoundCloud, but where can they peep game to, holler at you, Twitter and all that?
For Twitter, twitter.com, Shawn, SHAWN _ARS. And the link for my YouTube will be there, which would be youtube.com /Shawn Arson, SHAWN ARSONIST. And as of right now, it's only a snippet up there for next Sunday. Next Sunday is when the song will officially drop, and it's featuring the singer you guys heard is Tim Young, and the other rapper is Cod. So it's called Shadow of My Life. It's a real deep song. I know you guys will enjoy it. So check it out when it drops.
Okay.
Hell yeah. And you said that you're 80% sure you finna have a music video?
Yeah. That's it. Essentially, when I'm talking about it, we're working on the cast and, the plot. But, yeah.
Yeah, bro, that would be a really big move, man, because that's, like, easy marketing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word, definitely let us know about that. Promote that everywhere.
Oh yeah, bro. We appreciate you for calling in. Definitely, keep us updated with your future moves, bro. I'm trying to see what's good.
No doubt, man. Just check me out on Twitter. I keep posted all on my Twitter, so thanks for having me too.
Sure, man. Be easy, bro.
No problem.
Man, peace.
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 Yo, where are we finna get into this Shawn Arsonist, excuse me. This is Shadow of My Life snippet, real quick snippet. Know what I mean? Like he says, it's finna drop next Sunday. So if you're trying to peep game, definitely stay in tune. Here we go.
But I really feel alone when the clouds hover and my days night and my idols tell me not to be like them. And if there's a God, it don't seem like it. Tell me that my thoughts are sick or how I need a psychologist, but fuck that gonna do for me? They ain't doing enough years in school for me. Suicide's what I'm thinking of when I think too much while I'm breaking up. Suicide's what she thinking of when she think it's love, but we breaking up. I don't wanna make it this way, but it's the thought of living comfortable. Close to you. You'll always be a memory. Misery loves company. Just see me as me. Jordan 5 flavor grapes up on my feet. Throttle getting squeezed. Wave fish up in the neck seat.
Yo, real smooth joint right there. It sounded like he sampled, or the producer rather, sampled a song from Sade. I swear that sounded like Sade.
Yeah, that was an amazing sample. It definitely has some big things, coming his way soon.
Hell yeah, bro. Music video, radio show, doing his own business, know what I mean? And this is just what he told us. So I love how everyone who is within the circle that we attract always has their own ambition driving them, know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Everybody around is just, you know, doing big things. You know, what I always envision every time, you know, we have a show is it's like, you know, I don't know, like 3, 5, 10 years down the line, whenever, just like next thing you know, it's like, yo, remember when, you know, before that person blew up and they came on the show, you know, What's the dream I have? Just, you know, people just doing the most, like just, you know, blowing up, blossoming, and, you know, turning from a seed to a freaking huge tree.
Yo, I feel you. I see that vision, bro. That's why, like LakeDMT said, I'm with this whole collabing movement. Like, I really don't even care. Like, as long as they for the right vibe, you know, higher vibe, positivity, self-empowerment, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, as long as they with that vibe, I don't even care. Like, let's do it, you know, because putting all these energies together and producing something, that's like a formula for success, like you say, bro.
It really is. It really is. And having topics, you know, for like writer's block too, that, you know, every person deals with at some point, you know, in their, not career, but in terms of them, you know, finding themselves and growing, and a way to overcome that, you know, is definitely a big tool too. I'm saying, because, you know, that is a big thing. I'm gonna definitely take that advice too.
Oh yeah, that writer's block, yeah, man. Because I remember, it wasn't even with writer's block. I was looking to get into. I was actually looking to try and astral project, and it was the same. It's not even to get off topic, but it's the same type of concept. I really was trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in, but it's not as intensified, because I understand that, you know what I mean, you have to just let go if you really want to let things flow. But with the writer's block, that makes a lot of sense. Like, because imagine if you keep trying to force it. I mean, you're only going to hit a brick wall. And I mean, I learned that through experience. And plus, like, with what he was saying, like, with the writer's block, how like he was taking the fun out of it. I literally had that same experience when I was first building my mixtape King of Kings. Like, I was having fun, no doubt. Like, I always have fun, but it was like I had this, even when I try and freestyle sometimes, it's like, yo, this gotta sound nice. And then you get, every time you put an expectation on something, and this gets deep right here, when you put an expectation on something, you create tension within you. You know what I mean? Because you want to create, you want to control the situation rather than just let the situation play itself out while you're going with the flow. Now, I mean, it's some real deep stuff when it comes to that writer's block thing, bro.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You know, when you expect the most, you know, that's when you really can get let down. But when you expect nothing, you can really never get let down. And I remember that, you know, way back in the day when I used to freestyle as a joke, you know, just in terms of just freestyle, no expectation, and, you know, stuff just starts coming from nowhere. It's like where, you know, it's just like something just takes over you, and the next thing you know, it's like time's up.
Time's up, right? Yo, the thing about freestyle, I remember someone was telling me, I think it was the homie Daniel. He was like, he was always deep. Like, he was just that guy that just knew random shit. He was just like saying, people were like, what? How'd you know that, Daniel? But he was like, for freestyling, the reason how he's real good with it, like, he says that the subconscious mind, which is what is unleashed when you're freestyling, you know what I mean, all your emotions and thoughts and stuff, he was like, it already has what you want to say. Like, as soon as you put the intention, like, okay, I'm about to freestyle, like, it already has everything all played out for you. So you just gotta, like, literally let, like what Shiz was saying, just let it flow. And if you think about that, that's real deep right there, because, like, it just pretty much allows you to see how a lot of these great freestylers, I mean, I don't even know any to mind right now. You probably do, but you can see how they're able to just go and go and go. And it's like, damn, because the shit is already there, ready to go.
Yep, it is. It really is. Like, you just gotta pretty much unlock it for yourself. I remember, every time we have these talks, I always remember like some memories that I guess, you know, the same with this, that are just stored away that, you know, that don't come to mind. But not to ramble, I remember Jay-Z had this interview, and he was like, he went into the studio or whatever, started like rapping and like was pulling like rhymes, like, and he was rhyming like with Bible verses. And he was like, he gets out of the studio and they're like, yo, like, have you read the Bible? He's like, nah, like he didn't, like, he doesn't even know where that came from. Like, it just happened. And like, you could tell in his face that he even looked shocked. And I was just, you know, it just shows that, you know, the power is already in there. You know, it's just how do you use it? You know, it's like you don't know how to drive a car. It's like, car has like 300 horsepower and accelerates 0 to 60, but you don't even know how to start the car, you know.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I remember you told me about that interview too. Like, that's literally what I'm talking about. Like, for him, like, he's like that was the perfect example, because that shit was already stored there. You know what I mean? He was probably just like in that vibration where it's like, yo, I'm in my comfort zone. Like, I'm ready to do this damn thing. Like, let's get it. You know what I mean? And it just goes. And you know, you can if you have that vibration, honestly, with anything, I feel as if you can create success with anything, because I mean, you already have the tools set up. You just, like you said, have to know how to put everything into ignition.
Exactly. Like I think Robert Kiyosaki was the one who said, he was like, the hardest part of business is just starting it.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, the same goes with anything. The hardest part is just doing it. You know, instead of all the talking, just do it. So, you're so right.
Exactly, bro. And I mean, what I really love about what's turning into music now, man, for real, like, is a lot of it is turning into like self-entrepreneurship. Like, you got people making their writers making their, I mean, it's been going on, but I mean, it's becoming more prevalent now. Like, you got people writing their own stuff, producing their own stuff, pushing their own stuff, know what I mean? Or, like, creating their own labels, dropping labels to create their own labels. Like, I heard Kid Cudi, know what I mean? Like, this is old news, but he dropped out of Good Music and created his own thing, and he got some fire shit popping. My homie Mike always be playing it in the whip, him and Chip, know what I mean? So it's like, I love that. Everyone's turning into their own business.
Yeah, yo, that's so true. And to add another big name, Macklemore, that dude's independent. That's all him. Like, no major nothing. Like, everything you hear from Macklemore, he's getting paid. And because of that, he's like one of the richest artists in the game right now. And mind you, this dude pretty much just started, and he's already like one of the richest. And it's like, you know, all that money, like, they ain't cutting it. He ain't cutting it. None of that. It's all profit.
Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I'm going to actually peep that. But, I mean, shit, this is all the time we got. Yo, FTNR, Free Thinkers Nation Radio. Know what I mean? Cosmic Brother AsaFoBMP. Yo, I'm signing out.
Yo, thank y'all for listening in. Today's show, you already know what's coming next show. Some more guests, some more news, some more updates, some more positivity coming your way all the time, man. Nothing but positivity.
Hell yeah, yo. It's straight positivity, bro. Self-empowerment. Yo, shout out to LakeDMT. Shout out to Shawn Arson. Shout out to everybody with ambition doing the damn thing. Check us out next week, 6:30 Eastern time. We out.
Yup. Yo, shout out to Esther, shout out to Sebastian, shout out to Justice Ako, shout out to Kevin, shout out to J Real, yo, shout out to Clef, shout out to Leroy on his singing, yo, shout out to everybody doing their thing.
Hell yeah, BMP salute.